pick until you play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. You give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights.
There's some room. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The Tigers are rolling down the field. They'll go to the counter play. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Under fire. He sacked this defense all over him.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Simmons from the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. My goodness, he unloads on that one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Moving past the 25. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Lions! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Off the left side, it's Hardy. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Lions. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
But this nigga missed a field goal every time, cuz. How the fuck are you hurt on a field goal block? All you doing is sitting there, hold together, hold the line.
And boy, they hope this isn't too serious.
Pussy, man.
Will keep an eye on that. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This should be the last play of the quarter. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter.
That's a team home one way.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Simmons. Snagged in the middle. It's Lee. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Got a man, it's Lee. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to Hardy. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll sweet spin, and he's free. And they'll bring him to the trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Wide receiver going in motion. There to make the stop. So Missouri will have to punt it away. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. The give on the inside. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Lions. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Hey, man, offense, defense, special teams, they are showing it all early in this football game. We're still in the first half. We got a 5-touchdown lead. Everything going right except for us, guys, because now we're going to have to figure something to talk about because this one isn't over, but it's close to almost at the half.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Reporting from the Missouri
who's for watching me on YouTube every time, man? I just turned that bitch on.
Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
And just a great Nice job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Number 34 on to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback adapting. He's going to fire to the left. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
From the gun, the ground game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down. Scoring. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Lions.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Lions heading quickly to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Lions with the 1st and 10.
And how about that on 3rd and long? I think everybody in this place thinking pass, right? Drop back and play pass. Well, who has the quarterback? Like, a lot of times in these man-to-man, 3rd down and long situations, nobody has. And look at that. Runs the option to perfection, keeps the football, and gets the 1st down.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll keep it again on the option. Defense storming into the backfield, making the stop behind the line of scrimmage in his 3rd down. Keeps it himself. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 5 team, the Texas Longhorns. Sports. And it's the Buckeyes getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Memorial Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Lions will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kicker. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Pulls it on the option. Fighting off the defender. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback keep. Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yards. You've got a 3rd and manageable backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. He'll do it himself. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul, defense.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Plows through the defense. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Makes his man miss. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Lions are marching down the field. He'll pull it on the read. Shakes off the defender. Just shedding tackle. And runs through another one. Touchdown, Lions! He would not be denied.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Score.
The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Rides the option, he keeps it. There he goes. And he's still running after the move. The 30. The 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's it.
That might be for sleeping with that. This is my last game, bro. Very good.
They'll start this drive at their own 48.
Thank you, man.
Pulls it and runs it again. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Line getting set on 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's going to be a little short. It'll be 4th down from the 44. The Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. Hard running there. He didn't make it. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though,